Hello and welcome to another Adobe Illustrator CC video tutorial where we're going to be looking at alignment and distribution. I've got a template for you just with some objects on it that you can play with, just to play around with it. I use these tools all the time. So to start off with, I'm just going to start with two objects here. I'm going to drag over both with a black arrow tool. And the align is right here. And then I can align them to the top. I can align them to the center. And you'll notice if I put my mouse over it, that's the vertical align. So that's the vertical top, vertical center, and vertical bottom. But then you can align it to one side, the center there, and then if I moved it to the center here, that's center and center. So super useful, especially if you're dealing with geometric design, like I'm going to show you some stuff here. So I'm just going to move these two off to the side. Now we've got some blended objects here, so I'm just going to grab these ones. So now we've got 4 different pieces, and it sometimes opens up here. So if you don't, because we've been using it, it's already opened up. If I click on the vertical top tool, it aligns there. And then the distribute tool. When you're dealing with more than 2 things, you can distribute. So that I could distribute from the left. So this is the horizontal section. This is the vertical section. Our stuff is horizontal because we use this to line them up to the top vertically. Now we'll use the horizontal, and I can go from there and look at spaces them out perfectly. I'm going to do it from the center, but it's already done, so it would have just grabbed whatever side. So now what I've done is align this up on an edge, and I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to line it up so half of it is on and half of it is off. And I'm going to go Control C, and I got room for 1, 2, 3, and 4 spots. So I've already got 1, so I got to go hitting Control V 4 times, I think. So I got kind of 1 for on this edge, and this one I'll line up perfectly on the edge so that it intersects. And my smart guide is showing that. If you're not seeing those green lines or whatever color your lines happen to be, your smart guides aren't turned on, and you can go View and Smart Guides. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, so I need another one, Control V. They're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select to just marquee all of them, and I'm going to align and align on the top. And then I'm going to distribute from the center, and it moves. Oh, well, it looks like I had way more than I thought I did. So I'll just delete a whole bunch. There's obviously a pile underneath. So again, I will do that, and I'll vertical from the center. Now, as you can see, this space looks like it's a little more here, a little less here. So this looks even here because it's from the center. Well, if I do it from the edge, that's also not going to work because we're trying to align all of them. So if we grab this, and now I go from the center, what it actually does is pushes those out. So it takes that center, and it looks like it's really well spaced out now. Now, if I did the same thing with this one, and I got rid of this, and I moved this one over and this one over, I think you will find, see if it works now. So go from center, and it still spaces it out just perfectly, okay? But if I go from the side, it doesn't work. So sometimes you got to play around a bit to make sure you're getting it the right way. So I'm just going to go Control Z till I get that one back on the end. So I want you to play with the align between 2 objects, use the aligns to grab these different sets and then try and distribute the two different pieces together. And that is how you use the Align and Distribute panels in Adobe CC. Thanks for watching.